In a world full of endless distraction, shiny objects, noise, beautiful women, all at your fingertips, right, accessible 24/7, it's very easy to get overwhelmed and just lost because you're seeing everybody on this thing, you're seeing all the activities you can do, and all these different lives, all these different experiences, all in a flash. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, hang in with me, brother. I gotcha. Because I've went through this, and I didn't know that I was going through this. But I got through to the other side, and there is a power in amongst on the other side of this stuff. And that power is being bored. If you can learn to harness the power of being bored, bored yourself out of your mind long enough where you enjoy being bored, if that makes sense and if you can comprehend that. I couldn't comprehend that even months ago. It's taken me a long time and a lot of frustration through things and seeing situations out of failure and success and just seeing how other people around me were finding success. And there is a huge power in boredom. So that's what this video is all about. And I got you in this video to teach you the art of finding the beauty in boredom and how it can transform your life and allow you to figure out who you are, what you like to do, and what you would like to give to the world. So without further ado, let's get into this video where I teach you the art of boredom. So the first step to really getting into the art of boredom is you need to get yourself in an environment where you can be more bored and there's less things to occupy your mind. So I'll give you a story. All the way up to when I was 24 years old, I was in Ontario and I had my friends all around me. We all like to go out to the club and party. We all like to play video games. We all like to do all the things that would be fun and frankly not boring. And it always occupied my mind. I couldn't think for myself thinking back to that time, but it was always fun. It was always fun. Always had something to do. But it wasn't until I came down to Nova Scotia when I was 24 years old, almost 25. And that's when everything changed. And I didn't see it as clear as I do now, but that was when the art of boredom really started to take hold. And I do want to give you a disclaimer. It does really suck at the beginning. I'm going to give you that. It does suck initially because you're so used to overstimulation, getting stimulated by video games, by drugs. Watch my reels on Instagram. I'll teach you all about how to get off those, and I have a program coming out, by the way. And, if you want to quit a vice or an addiction, stay tuned. Early access, I'll give you guys a discount. But anyway, get back to the program. And it wasn't until I came down here and I stopped all that stuff and I really dialed into just basically feeling the pain. Like I didn't have anything else to do except feel the pain of being bored. And through that pain, I started to adopt self-improvement for the first time, which is crazy. Like just thinking about this now, I'm like, holy shit, it was the first time I really adopted the self-improvement mind. Started watching Alpha M, the godfather of self-improvement. Crazy times. And I ended up doing meditation and being healthier and looking after myself. And I didn't have the self-awareness I had. And it all came from taking all those distractions away, being in an environment that really was very stripped down. I still had some drinks here and there, but I wasn't going out to the club, and I wasn't taking up all my time with other people. It was just my family. And when you're living with your family, you're going to go into your room and have time to yourself, and you're going to adventure Nova Scotia a lot by yourself because it's so mystic. You just go for a walk. And usually when you want to go for a walk, your other family members don't want to go for a walk. They're doing something else. So that's the first thing. Getting your environment so it's minimalist. There's less things to pull your attention. Now, step 2 is kind of what I was getting into in step 1 when I was talking about getting your environment. You need to, once you start to get bored and you feel that itch of like, I need to do something, that's when you take a breath, you sit in silence. You have to embrace the silence. You have to really feel the pain of, if you're not the person that you want to be at that time, you're going to feel the pain of being someone that you're not wanting to be. You will want to be more. You'll want to be, like for me, thinking back, I wanted to be smarter. I wanted to be better with my words. I wanted to be more handsome, attractive to girls, pretty much everything. And I felt like I wasn't any of those things. And maybe I wasn't. Definitely a lot less than I am now, I want to say. But you're going to have these painful things that you want to change about yourself. And that's when you realize all the things that you have the power to change. Because anything that you're not, you have the power to change once you identify what those things are. So, if you think you don't look as good as other guys, then go to the gym. Go get a gym membership and work out and work on your physique. Get a skincare routine. A skincare routine is for people. It's not just for girls. It's not a feminine thing. It's a human thing. So be kind to yourself and get a skincare routine. Whatever you feel you need to improve, that's going to come up with that isolation and being by yourself. That's the power once you start to get into being bored. Now, number 3 is where we're going to wrap it all up. Now, number 3 comes after you've got yourself in the environment. You felt the pain of boredom, which comes because it's a new situation to you. You've been overstimulated. And then, through that pain, you realize the things that you want to change about yourself, and also the things that might just straight up interest you. Like, it was interesting for me, the meditation and everything, and what it could do. Because with meditation, you can strengthen your mind and observe your thoughts. That's the main point of meditation. And then, once you get to that point where you're realizing all these things you want to change about yourself and the interests that come into your mind, you can start being inspired. And this was before I came down to Nova Scotia, but I've been re-inspired into music and building, creating, just creating anything really. It's gotten to the point where I just like to create. It's mostly video and mostly music form, but it's just creation of stuff. I like to be able to sit back and say, I created that shit. That's pretty cool. And it's cool when someone acknowledges something that you're passionate about and acknowledges that you're passionate about it, and then they get inspired to pursue that thing because you inspired them. And that's really what step 3 is all about. It's finding the people that inspire you to do certain things. So you see someone ripping the guitar and you're like, that's cool. I want to try that. And that's where the power comes in. And that's where everything comes to a T. It's managing the things that take up your space and consume your mind. You need to manage the social media. You need to manage your social interactions with people. You need to manage your levels throughout the day so you don't get overstimulated, and manage the things that you notice on a day-to-day basis. And you notice certain things that inspire you. I want you to focus on people that inspire you, and don't look at them like you idolize them, but look at them as though you are inspired by the things that they do, not who they are. You can be inspired by their character, their positive character, and the kindness that they bring to the world. And you can also be inspired by the art that they do. And that's where they can change your life, and in turn, you can change someone else's life. Find someone that's doing the thing that you want to do and learn from them by watching them, maybe watching lessons that they teach, and then down the road, if you really support their mission, want to get even deeper connection with that person and learn from them, then you can turn them into your mentor. You can mentor from them, and that's where it all just goes up from there. If you want to do something in the world, learn from that person that's doing the thing that you want to do. So I'm going to wrap it up here because I feel like I'm just saying the same thing but in different ways over and over. But I really wanted to sink that in your head, because number 3 is where everything comes together, and that's where the magic happens. And it all stems from being bored out of your fucking mind for just a little bit. Just enough time where it's painful. And you start to get that itch, but you push through. Give it a few months. Give it half a year. Give it a year if you have to. Boredom's only temporary, but a lifetime, it's a lifetime. And, we don't all live forever, but our souls are eternal. And the crafts that we craft and the power we give out to the world and the inspiration we give to others, that's your soul. You're giving your soul to people. So I hope you liked this video. Click a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not already, because I'm going to rip these videos out twice a week. Maybe more, maybe less, but Monday and Friday I'm thinking. I might start doing a video every day. Who knows? Once you get to a certain point and you get really in the flow, you can create and create. So just click that bell icon. Then you don't have to second guess when a video is coming out. You'll just see it. So I'm trying to think of a new way to exit the video, but for now, I'm just going to say cheers, have a good day, and create. I'll see you in the next one.